This conference will now be recorded.
So we discussed about the introduction of software testing, like what is software testing and why generally the software has the defects or the bugs or the errors, and what could be the difference between the defect, error and the bug, and what could be the testing team responsibilities, and basically what is a software, right? So what is a software? Like as we discussed, a set of computer programs just to run with the minimal data on the application or the product. It's nothing but a software. So whatever the application or the product, so which it comes to a testing environment. Okay, we are going to test on that. How, on what basis we will test it? By using, verifying as well as validating the requirements from that application. So in this way we can able to identify the defects and we can able to fix the defects in our testing environment before we can deliver it to the client. Okay, so this is the material which I am going to provide you at the end of the our course. Okay, so whatever I have discussed, everything it was mentioned here in a detailed way. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So what is the importance of software testing? Like to find the defect before delivery to the client and to gain the confidence about the quality. Quality in the sense defect-free application. So and defect-free application as well as that application has to be worked functionally. Okay. And to prevent the defects, okay, and ensure the requirements are delivered to the client. Okay, why software has bugs? So humans makes mistakes all the time. So software testing is really required to point out the defects and errors that were made during the development phases. Okay. Yeah, and we discussed about the testing rules in a company also. Just for an example, I have given this as standard one. So based on company to company and organization to organization, okay, the roles terminology might be different. See, in my company, it might be the junior software testing engineer. Okay, in your company, it could be only a software trainee. Okay, but both like same, just only the designation names and the role names might be different, but the responsibilities same. Like everywhere, every engineer, like every IT professional has to start their career from the basics, means from the trainee position only. Okay, so in that way, yeah, testing roles in a company. So if you take this project team, project manager, under this business analyst who gather the requirements from the client, technical architect. So he is the person, he will guide us which model we have to use, which technology have to use, okay, to the developers, okay, which because coming to the developing era, many of the technologies were involved, like Java language, C language, .NET, on which type of development, on which type of technology they have to build the application. So basically, he is the technical architect. He will just provide the approach to the developers, okay, on what basis that application has to be built, okay. And then developers, and then our testers, means our testing team. So as we were discussing about the testing roles in our company, right? So in testers, so test manager will be there for us, test leader and testers, test lead and the testers. So the hierarchy could be, see, we are the testers in a testing team. Okay, we reports to our lead, test leader. Our test lead will reports to test manager. Okay, and the test manager will report to project manager. So this could be the hierarchy. Okay, so the test manager, what he will take care of all the project related testing activities. Okay, so he will take care about the workload, which resource is working on which requirement, or the releases are going on track, and are the processor streamlined or not. Okay, whether are we giving the product to the customer as per the agreed date or not. Everything would be taken care by test manager. Okay, so he is a person, he will create the test strategy document. I'll show you in coming session. Okay, test strategy document is nothing but it's a guideline document for us, for the testers also. Like for few projects we need to create only the test cases, not the test scenarios. Okay, that confirmation, that type of communication confirmation will get it from our test manager. Okay, he will prepare the test budget. Okay, from the client we would be getting the billing, right? On, I mean, what could be the release, what could be the requirements, and also they will discuss about the time as well as budget. Okay, in so and so time, in this so and so 1 week or 2 weeks frame. Okay, we have to complete this so and so work. So for that they are going to discuss about the budget also. Budget in the sense finance thing. Okay, amount. Okay, defining the test levels and the test cycles. Okay, how many rounds of testing needs to be conducted. Okay, what sort of testing types has to be conducted on this release. Everything we would be getting it from the test manager, and the test manager is the right person to convey us the same based on his past experience. Okay, based on he involved in the discussions with the client. Okay, so like that he will, like for architect, for the developers, how the technical architect will guide us on the approach on which technology, like that. For us also, for our testing team, test manager will act like that. Okay, and develop the strategy for estimating the test effort. See, everywhere, for every task which we were doing, some effort will be there. Effort in the sense, number of hours it will take, the time taken to complete that particular task. The task in the sense, see, if you have assigned one requirement to you. Okay, so overall they will overall they will calculate number of hours to complete that requirement. So analyzing the requirement is one task. Creating test scenarios is one task. Okay, creating test cases is one task. Okay, executing test cases is one task. And raising a defect, having a discussion with developer and the business analyst team is one more task. So by doing the small set of tasks, then only you are going to complete one requirement, right? I mean, execution of test case. So for all those tasks, they will segregate everything. Just give 10 hours, 10 hours or 15 hours based on the requirement complexity. Okay. So for example, requirement analysis 2 hours, and all other test activities 2 hours. So like that they will give 10 hours. So they will take this effort estimation from us only. Like they will not ask you to prepare any sort of test strategy document or anything. Just like they will give the requirement to us. So we as a testing team, we know the subject knowledge and the requirement, right? So we will give that. Okay, within this 10 to 12 hours I'm able to finish it off. Like for requirement analyzing 1 to 2 hours, for test case writing for 1 to 2 hours, like that. Okay, just give the effort estimation approximately. Okay, so that's the reason. Developing strategy for test documentation in the sense, test documentation in the sense here the test scenarios and the test cases. Okay, and the reporting also. Reporting in the sense daily status reporting or the weekly status reporting, or at the end of the release test closure reporting, everything. Okay, and guides and controls the testing teams. Basically, these are the test manager responsibilities. I mean, I have written it in very simple English. If you go through, you will get to understand it. Okay, I mean, he will decide what type of testing tools and what type of defect management tools we have to use. Okay, what could be the testing techniques we have to use. I'll explain you about the testing technique also in upcoming sessions. Okay, if any risks, if any priorities are there for testing, he will identify risk in the sense, for example, I'm working on Amazon application. Okay, I'm testing on Amazon web application. During payment, it will enroute to other third-party application. Okay, so for the third-party application also, I need to have the access. Okay, and there the risk is there. If the third party tools has not given access for that, then how we are going to test it, right? So for that type of access, and during the payment page itself, we need to have dummy credit cards or the debit cards or any other cards which we can make payment to the items, right? I mean, for example, if you are working on any e-commerce or Amazon web application, so that time just to get the test data, okay, and to get the those type of information, if any dependencies or any risks are involved in that, he is the person, he will identify and he will communicate with the client. He will get that type of information for all of us, means for our testing team. Okay, strategy, set the strategy on the automation testing. If the application is demanding for automation testing also, he will set the strategy on it. Okay, as we were discussing about the manual testing, we were not discussing about this automation testing, but his responsibilities, his job also to get the strategy on this automation testing. Okay, and coordinate with other teams for software releases, and test manager is the person he has to coordinate with all other teams like technical architects and other technology team managers also. Okay, he has to coordinate along with them, ensure to have a complete as well as successful delivery to the client from the release wise. Okay, so these are all the, he is the head person for our testing team. Okay, test manager. These are the main responsibilities of test manager. And while coming to the test lead, what he will do, generally he is a lead. Every time we will get in touch with the test lead only. So mainly he is a person who will allocate our daily work to us, okay, daily work or any release. I told you, right? Like generally a release could be, it could be 45 days or it could be the 2 months. Okay, so he will segregate the requirements for that particular release. Okay, he will assign those requirements. He will divide and assign those requirements to our testing team. Testing team in the sense we are testing team members and a test lead. Okay, and we will report our work to test lead only. What are the communication, whether we are raising a defect to developer, we have to intimate to our team lead when we are sending an email. Even at the same time, when we are sending an query clarification email to business analyst or subject matter expert, that time also, every time we need to loop our team lead, okay, so that he can also assure and he can also understand the background process, what's going on that particular requirement which they have assigned to us. Okay, and he will show you, he will let us know what could be the entry and exit criteria, means when we have to start the testing and when we have to stop the testing. Okay, start and stop, entry and exit criteria of testing, this is very important. In all the interviews they will ask you. Okay, so Chomon, please let me know when you are going to start the testing and when you are going to stop the testing. So this is very, very important. Okay, now I am going to say. Okay, in upcoming session also, I will just let you know, because we do have a test plan document creation. In that also, one field could be, one section could be there, entry and exit criteria. I'll explain you there also. But I'm just giving an heads up you on that when you will start the testing generally. So once the requirement was analyzing was completed, and once your test documentation like test scenarios and test cases are completed and it was approved from your business analyst test lead team, then if your testing environment is ready, Okay, then only you are going to start your testing. That is the entry point for you to start. Here, test environment is ready. How you know that test environment is ready? Means developers who are developing their code to to develop an application, to develop any screen, to develop that requirement. So those requirements they will deploy it in our testing environment. Okay. So that time if the testing environment is ready, they will give the communication mail to us. The recent code fixes has been done in our testing environment. So you guys can start your testing. They will send an email. So by seeing that email, we can start our testing. Okay, so this is the point we can start our testing. So here the dependency part is we have to, by that time we have to complete our test documentation, means test cases as well as test scenarios. So you would be, once the test environment is ready, then you will start your test execution. Okay, so during test execution, if you encounter any defect, okay, defect in the sense we already discussed that if actual and expected is not correct and it is not expected as per the requirement, then we can consider it as a defect. Okay, and we are going to assign it to developer. Okay, and developer fixed it, then we will close it by retesting it. Okay, I will let you know everything, each and everything in upcoming session also. As just to explain this point, I am letting you know everything, this scenario, everything. Okay, as this is very interview question in each and every, even if you are a fresher or experienced or anywhere, this is the question is must and should. They will ask you anytime at any point of time. So the defect fixing, the test case execution you completed. So whenever they release, whenever the requirement you are working on, you would be raising a defects, right? So if those defects are fixed and you have retested, and if it is working fine, then only you can stop the testing, right? So based on the, for example, you have started your release on December 15, 2021, and your end date is Jan 31st, 2022. So in this gap of time, if whatever the design test cases execution is completed, and if the defects whichever you are raised or fixed by development team, then you can stop your testing. That's the main agenda of when to start the testing and when to stop the testing. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, till now you are up to the you are up to me, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So he would be assigning the roles, he would be providing schedule to testers. Schedule in the sense, this could be the start date, this could be the end date. Everything he would be giving to us, means he would be letting us know, and he is the person to conduct the meetings. Okay, set up the configuration management in the sense, for all of us team, for development and testing team, we do have a shared locations. Okay, shared location also looks like our general folders only. Okay, so
Okay.
in this, assume this is the shared location. Okay, all the requirement artifacts, all the development activities, and all the test activity documentation. Okay, everything will be kept here. So, and this shared folder access also will be accessed by all of our team members, both the development team and the testing team as well, and all other client and all other project members also, they will have this shared folder. Okay, basically just to maintain our project related documentation over here, and whoever is working on that project can have the access here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to review the test documents. So basically, test lead is a person he will be with us only. He will review. He will be there to give the communications. Okay, he will just let us know about the schedules. He will review our work. Okay, he will assign the work to us. Okay, he would be coordinating with all the other teams also, because test lead can have other other teams also. Okay, because not I mean one person cannot work on only one application. Okay, so they might be based on the requirement on from the project perspective. They might be working on multiple things also, multiple applications also. So he is a person coordinate with all the team members. Okay, he will take the status, daily status from the team members, and he will just report it to the test manager. If any deviation was happening from scheduled date to any expected date, then he will raise the escalation to the test manager, and he will take the necessary actions. Okay, and he will guide the testers, and he will prepare the test summary report. Okay, he will coordinate with automation testing team lead also. Okay, like that. So generally, I have written everything here. Okay, I mean, yeah. So testers in the sense, we are the testers in the testing team. So our responsibilities are like, right, gathering the test requirements. Gathering in the sense, we should not gather exactly, like the requirements will be placed in one shared folder, or in any defect management tool, they will place the requirements. We have to go through there. Okay, we have to review our project related documentation. We have to understand the requirements. Okay, and we can prepare, we can assist, we can help the test lead to prepare the test plan. Okay, but actually in tester, as a team member, we are not sure about how to prepare the test plan, because based on the previous and past experience, test lead and test manager, they will prepare the test plan. Okay, I'll let you know the test plan, what is the test plan and what would be the purpose of it. Okay, so identifying then the reporting, tracking the defects. Okay, responsible to create the test documentation. Okay, provide and creation of the test data. Okay, and we would be participate in the review meetings and in all other business calls. Okay, okay, assist the users in UAT. Assist the users in UAT in the sense, we do have 4 types of testings. Okay, just as a heads up, I was saying you, everything we would be uh, explained in detail in upcoming session. We do have 4 types of testings. Okay, one is unit testing, second is integration testing, third is system testing, fourth is UAT testing. UAT in the sense, user acceptance testing. Here, yeah, apologies for that. So here, user means client. Client has to accept it, means here client will do the testing. So that's the reason user acceptance testing. Generally, we will not do this user acceptance testing. This will be performed by the client only in his place. Okay, we are responsible to do system testing only. Okay, once our system testing is completed, okay, UAT testing will be performed by the user in his place. So at that time, if he needed, we can assist him. Okay, yeah, and providing the test updates to the test lead. 1 second. Okay, so like that. So basically, we should have a proactive behavior. Okay, proactive behavior in the sense, as I said, we should have an analytical mindset. Every time we should, our mindset should have, like, we have to, every time we have to search for the defect only, we have to identify the defect. Our mindset should be like that, like then only we can able to find the defects at the time of test execution. And also a proactive behavior in the sense, if you have, for example, if the business analyst was giving the walkthrough on so and so requirement, if you have anything, okay, if you have anything in your mind, okay, then also you can suggest the business analyst, okay, this application is like that, okay, your suggestion could be, if we can do this, we can our application looks better like this, and our functionality will be reduced. So this type of things also you can just express your suggestion at the time of meetings with the business analyst or the test manager or the test lead, okay, means a proactive behavior, okay.
Yes.
I mean, the activities which you are working, okay, if I mean, if you are doing anything, it is in 1 hour, okay, and you have the idea to complete it in 30 minutes only.
Mm-hmm.
So that idea or that suggestion you can just discuss with your test lead or test manager or the business analyst. I mean, in any point, it could be the requirement understanding, or if you are writing any test case or whatever, which simplifies your job, which it will reduces your time. Okay. So for
Yes.
that, you should have a proactive behavior, and you can just build the rapport with your team also. So overall, you will be getting a huge respect from your test lead also. You will have the special impression. Okay. That's the
Okay.
reason I just given the proactive behavior. Yeah.
Okay.
So the testers in the team should share the common objective of establishing the confidence and the quality of the software, and the testing activities are to be conducted in the environment of the test, and the policies and the standards are to be followed to conduct the testing activities for the success of the project. Okay, I think these lines are self-explanatory. I think no need to explain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And we discussed about the defect, error, and the bug. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so today we will discuss about software development life cycle, SDLC. Okay, this we will discuss. What is SDLC? Okay, SDLC in the sense, SDLC stands for Software Development Life Cycle. Means if a software has to be built and developed, what are the phases and what are the activities and who are all the person, who are all the teams will be involved to complete a software, to complete an application, to complete a product. It's nothing but an SDLC. Means
Mm-hmm.
a series of activities which will be involved to complete a project or product. It's nothing but a SDLC. Okay, software
Okay.
development life cycle. In this name itself, it was mentioned software development life cycle. Development in the sense, what are all the team members, what are all the technologies. It's not only about the development team and the testing team. We do have deployment team, database team, and support and maintenance team, every team, okay, considering all those teams. Okay,
Yep.
and in the phases of SDLC, phases in the sense, activities, what are all the activities and who are all the teams will be involved. Okay. Okay, ensure success in process of software development. HDLC ensures. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the phases of software development life cycle. See, first phase is initial. So in this initial phase, what we were going to do means, business analyst people, they will go and sit with the client. Okay, they will gather the requirements from the from the client. Okay, so it's not a one day job. Okay, many discussions, many walkthroughs, many meetings. Okay, many things will be involved so that they can gather the requirements. So in this phase, our test manager will be involved, okay, and the architecture team will be involved, okay, subject matter expert, business analyst, okay, and if the meeting is invited for a testing team, they can also involved in this. Okay, initial phase, this is the initial phase, means we would be understanding the client position, means what he is expecting, means client came to our company, okay, and he is expecting to develop ABC company, and he is explaining, okay, I need this and I need this, okay, I need application like this. I need, just as an example, I was saying, I need application like this, okay, I need this requirement like this, okay. In earlier, I have uh, earlier company has developed this application like this, okay. From your company, I'm expecting the application like this, okay. These were the drawbacks, okay, when I worked with earlier company. So he will just explain his past experiences, and if he observed any drawbacks from the existing application or existing product, he will just let us know, and we will also get some understanding what the client was expecting from this initial phase, okay. And by this time we will get set of requirements what he is expecting also, and then we would be analyzing it. Analyzing in the sense we would be getting some understanding on it, on what basis he is doing. See, application could be, it could be e-commerce, it could be healthcare, insurance, banking, it could be educational side or capital markets, banking, whatever. So for that set of business analyst people will be there. Business analyst in the sense they have more grip and more command on the business. Business in the sense the application. See, HDFC, ICICI, okay, and the Standard Chartered account, then the City account. All these comes into banking sector only, banking applications only. But all these applications will not have the same color, okay, same functionality. If you take the UI page, basically the home page, okay, so every bank has its their own features and own products, okay, own new home page, okay. So they uh, uh, based on their interest, everything will be different, right? So,
Yeah.
and the business analyst also, they are very expertise in gathering the requirements from the client. They will analyze the market, okay, what could be the current trends and ongoing trends, okay. They will suggest to the client also, so and so it was happening, okay. They will discuss in the meetings. Basically they will analyze and they will suggest to the client, okay, this also we can add and this also we can do. This is an ongoing trend, it was happening, and customers also, it was they were interested to do it. So based on their past experience, based on their subject expertise, and also from the market analysis, they will also let us know, not the us, to client to knows about it. So business analysts and subject matter experts, they will do like that. And architecture team and our test manager also, we will be involved in this, okay. If based on the previous experiences, if they also worked on in any sort of applications earlier, just the same kind of thing, they will also let us know their suggestions points here, okay.
Okay.
Because, yeah, because in this phase, in these three phases, all the big headed people will be involved, not the
Okay.
team members, okay, not the very junior kind of resources or the team members, only the test managers and the architecture people. It will be, this meeting will be conducted on very high level basis, okay. Many discussions will be there.
Okay.
Once the analysis part, everything and the requirements are finalized, then design phase will come. Design in the sense, in this phase, my application should look like this. The background color should be black color, and this text has to come like this. Okay, this go-to meeting has to come like this, and one icon should be there, which will represent to my product in the market. Okay, and this right mark should be there. Okay, so everything will be discussed. Okay, this image has to be there. So this go to meeting will represent that this platform is basically to conduct the meetings. Okay, from single resource to the larger audience, and this particular application has these terms of services, and at a time 150 attendees will be able to join for this so and so amount. Okay, design phase in the sense IT design people. It's a separate set of other team. Okay, in a software IT field only. So they will just design. They will just define high level design document and low level design document. They will prepare. So in the high level design document, low level design document, they will just design this dummy application as a prototype, and they will just show it to the client based on our understanding and based on our discussions. Okay, this screen, our application should reflect like this. Okay, just an just to get yeah. So basically they will just do it in design phase. So once everything will be finalized, once everything is approved baseline from our client, then coding start. So here actually developers will come to the picture. Okay, they will start coding application. Yeah. And once the coding was completed, then it will come to delivery and testing and delivery maintenance. Okay, so this is the place which we will come here. Okay, so we will do our testing job, like what are the requirements which they have given, analyzing. Okay, analyzing the requirements. Okay, and writing our test scenarios and test cases. Okay, defect identification. Okay, assigning it to development team. Okay, and we'll be closing that requirement. Okay, so this is a place which we come into the actual picture. Okay, once it was completed, then we would be delivering it to the client, that application or the product or whatever it could be. Okay, and if any maintenance activities are required, so maintenance, I mean delivery could be, we would be delivering it to the client, and if any support is needed, then we would be giving support to the client in the form of UAT testing, which we just discussed 10 minutes back. Okay,
Yes.
so
User
that delivery,
acceptance.
yes, user acceptance testing in the delivery. Yeah, in the delivery phase itself, and the maintenance also. Sometimes see, you might be using Citibank, right? You have an idea, right? So
Yes.
just yeah,
I used
15
to
years
work.
back.
I did work for Chase Bank before.
No. Just you would be using the internet banking, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just to let you know, one with small example, maintenance in the sense. See, 15 years back, Citibank application is different, and now in 2022, Citibank application homepage is different. Means 15 years back, there could not be the UI look and feel and the products and features. It was very well advanced to compared to very past application, right? So the software is getting digitalized every day, and everyone are getting acquainted to this digital world. So just to get the competitive and just to defeat that competition also, bankers and insurance companies, and they're just giving more offers and more products to their customers. So in this way they were still they're just on upcoming trends and upcoming ongoing changes. Everything they were just adding new functionality, new implementation, like that, right? So in that way, UI homepage or the products, and everything will be vary. Means actual product was completed, but they were just doing some maintenance activities.
Maintenance.
Yeah, in that way I was saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So these are the series of phases and activities will be involved in the software development life cycle. Initial phase, analysis, design, coding, testing, and delivery and maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
This is that much important, but it's very important to understand this so that how a software being developed, how a software application is being developed in an organization. What are the organization and what are the company you go there? These are the steps. This is the standard rule. This is the IT standard rule. Everyone will followed it. Everyone will follow him. See,
Yeah, I
suppose
got
if
it.
you, yeah. So this was I have mentioned here, okay? Who are all the roles involved, okay? And what is the outcome from this initial phase? What we'll get? So system requirement specification document, okay? Once the initial phase was completed, analysis phase will come. And what we will do in this analysis phase, and who are role in the sense, who are all the people will be involved, okay, and what could be the outcome. See, if this type of documents will provide to our testing team, we will not understand it because we do not have any technical or code experience on it. Only we need the application with proper screenshots, the dummy application, so that we can also compare it the same at the time of requirement analysis, and we can do our job easily. Okay, coding, testing. So what could be the outcome? So defects, test summary report, test plan, test case document. Okay, I'll just explain you each and everything. Okay, how the test summary report looks like and how it could be the defects, how to report to the developer. Okay,
Okay.
delivery and maintenance. So this is the phase: testers, developers, customer, okay, business team, architects, project team, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is for the today's class. So if you
Okay.
have any doubt, you just let me know.
Okay.
I want you to understand clearly.
Okay. No, I understand.
Okay. So actually, we do have SDLC models, like 5 or 6 models will be there. On which
Okay.
purpose, what basis we are going to uh, take this SDLC model? Means we were not responsible to do this. Our company, our organization will decide. Our
Okay.
test manager or the test architect, they will just decide which model is suitable. Okay,
Okay.
so
So
just to decide.
each company
Yeah.
is might be using different one, right?
Not the company wise, based on the if we take one company, many projects will be there. Each project based on the client's experience and the time budget, based on these factors, they will decide which model has to follow.
Okay.
Okay, each model has different specific use purpose,
Okay.
so based on that only that model will be used. So I just want to cover this SDLC models in one session. Okay,
Okay.
so that you can understand the difference between each model,
Okay.
like on what basis the company was selecting, means it was preferring to use this model. Okay, we
Okay.
have waterfall model, okay, v model and the spiral model. Okay, these are very simple and it's very easy to understand. Okay,
Okay.
just to know which model we were working on it, so like that. Okay, and the
Okay.
prototype model, I'll just make you to understand, okay, in one session, so that you can understand, okay, what are the types of models, on what basis we were using it, and you can understand the difference between the models also. Okay,
Okay.
so that's the reason today I'm not starting it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And seriously, I was saying this document I have prepared in very simple English so that you can able to understand it very
Okay.
clearly. Okay. Okay. And if today only I will just forward this document. Simultaneously, you can also go through this
Okay.
document daily basis so that you can also get acquainted with the same level. Okay.
Okay.
Class by class, you can also prepare it.
Okay.
Okay, you just post me your email ID. Okay, I will send this.
Okay. I think I did, but I'll do it again. Okay.
Is it in WhatsApp group or here?
In WhatsApp, I gave you, I think, to your WhatsApp. I'll put it again for you.
Let me check. No, yeah, I do not have it.
Oh, okay. Chomon 7. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I gave you right now.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. So,
Okay.
yeah, today I will send this. You will also go through it. So far, by next session, you'll be getting a clear understanding on it. Okay.
Okay.
Feel that if anything was difficult while going through it, you just let me know. I will also make you to very clear. Okay.
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 So
So
I'm just asking those models. Um, maybe we are using in for different application. We are using different model, right?
yes, it's not about the application or it's not about the company. Okay.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
the client requirement.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
It's about the client requirement, time, and the budget.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay. I get it.
It's a, yeah, requirement, time, budget. These are the main factors. On those basis only, we are going to do, okay, this application has to be completed in waterfall model. See,
Oh,
the
okay. Okay. So
just
who decide that which one we are going
yeah,
to
generally
use?
the big-headed people only,
Okay.
the test architecture team or the test manager, they will only prepare it. They will only
Oh,
decide it
okay.
actually.
I got it.
Whatever the SDLC model you do, our job is to do the same the requirement analysis. Okay, we have to complete our test documentation, defect reporting, and the closing that requirement. Okay, whatever the model it was which we were following, our job is same, but only the thing is just to know that the way the process could be different.
Okay. I got it.
Means the timelines, the release schedules. So like that I was saying, okay.
Okay.
So that thing I will let you know in tomorrow very detailedly.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
tomorrow it's same time, right?
yeah, yeah. Same time.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah.